Hey y'all, I'm Leanne Smelltown Stitches and welcome back to my channel. Today is May 22nd. As you may have noticed, I didn't have a video last week. I tried. Everything went crazy and I ended up having kids and dogs and audio was weird, so I just said we'll do it next week. So I hope everyone had a great 2 weeks. It's kind of been the same old here. Nothing new to report, nothing exciting to report. I ended up going back to Port Huron to do the follow-up COVID clinic, which is where you saw the freighters at the beginning of the video. And we've done quite a few since then, but the weather in Michigan has turned, so it has been nice for the last week and a half. Today it's kind of overcast and gloomy outside, which is why I think the lighting's a little bit better today. But yeah, so like I said, not much to report here. School's getting ready to wind down. She's done on the 9th. Husband's been working on bikes left and right. And I've just been going to work. So, all right, so let's talk some stitching in the last 2 weeks. Things kind of went a little bit off track for me. I'm not really sure why. I had 2 days worth of that I just didn't do any stitching. And then I also had 4 days on top of those two where I only did my 100 on Firefighter. That's it. So, like I said, plans kind of just went off the deep end. Not sure why. Some days I just didn't want to do anything. Some days I fell asleep getting my kid to bed. I don't know. I just rolled with it. So, I don't have as much progress as I was hoping on some projects. Like, one, I only have 99 stitches. It's kind of pointless to even show you, but I will. But we're just rolling with the punches. So we'll start with my piece that I'm doing every single day, minus the 2 days that I didn't do it on. But even those 2 days, I am still gonna meet my goal of 100 stitches a day. It equaled out. So, yes. Since we last spoke, or you last saw it, I put 1,441 stitches in, which puts my count so far this month at 2,305 stitches that I've done on it. So, this is where it was when you guys last saw it. And here we are now. So I have a page finish. I have finished page 5, started on page 6. I already have 1 row done on page 6, and I'm working on the next 1 or 2 rows right now. So yes, I love doing this 100 stitches a day. So I copied it from Sarah's Stitchin' Mommy, and then I know Vani, who is Thread the Needle, has copied it from me. So we're just a bunch of copycats here. It's all good. But that's where we're at. Love this piece. As you can tell, I totally didn't iron it, but I love watching it pop. So I'm very excited to get out of these tans though for a little bit and into the blues, which is why if you look, I've done more blues because I need a break from it, which is why it's nice to have a little bit of variety in each of your pieces so it's not the same color you're stitching on everything. So that is where I'm at on Firefighter. Super excited. I already did my 100 stitches today, so it will come back out tomorrow. All right. This is where we ended last time. I was working on Turquoise by Carolyn Manning, which is this one. It's still on a hoop. Oh well. I had to work on it that Saturday that I filmed, and then the following Sunday before I was able to switch, and I did another 764 stitches on this piece. So this is where, actually I'll just show you where it was, and then I'll do a side by side. So this is where we ended, and yeah. So I will insert where we started this month with it, and then where it was last video. And then this is where we finished. So I kind of stole the idea, like I said, from Emily at Katie Creations, and doing all the diamonds first and then kind of going back and filling in. So I only have a couple more left to go down on this page before this is a whole page. So I started filling some of these up here too. So basically when I got tired of doing the muted colors, I started pulling out the brights. But I am loving that piece so much more than the other one I was doing, which is Desert Dawn by Carolyn Manning. And I've also gotten farther in it so far than I did on the other one. All right, this next one is the one that I love this piece, but like it's even pointless to show this to you. But I'll do it anyway. So this is Halloween Night by Tilton Crafts. I did a whopping 99 stitches on it, so this is where it was. And this is where it is now. All I did was fill in some black. I want to get this back out, but it's still on a hoop. This is the end of the project right here. This is as words are difficult. This is as tall as it will be, and then it's more like it's narrow. So words are difficult sometimes. So that's all I did on that one. And then my only other project that I have worked on, I decided to bring Open Road back out. This is what that one will look like. I didn't mention Firefighter is stitched on coffee dyed 18 count Aida. Halloween Night is stitched on just 20 count white Aida. And then my turquoise is stitched on just a blue 18 count Aida that I had in my stash that I didn't have a tag. I think it's from To Die For Fabrics back when I was a part of her monthly club, but it didn't have a name. So Open Road is being stitched on a 20 count oatmeal Aida. And this is where I was. Oh my gosh, there's so much fabric. And this is where I am. I've only added 189 stitches in the last 2 nights on this. So not much, but it's something. I think a lot of times when you do full coverage projects, you need to remember that every stitch is a stitch towards finishing it, because if you just look at it, I only did this much, you'll get burnt out. So that is where it ends. All right. I want to work on this, but I'm considering putting it aside for the weekend and working on something else. All right, so that's my stitching that I've done since we last spoke. Visited. I did do a little bit of crochet. Not a ton, but I needed to catch up on my Treehouse Knits yarn of the month. So none of them have been done for April yet, but Treehouse Knits hasn't been done for March. So that's the one I broke out. Let me reach over. My Hogwarts and my Lord of the Rings are being stitched with horizontal stripes, and this one is being stitched with vertical stripes. Why I did it, I don't know. I just did for some reason. This is the first one I started too. If I could go back, I would do it the other way, but I am not ripping all So it's folded in 4s. So my other one, it will be just, I have it as wide as it'll be, and I'm just going long. This one is as long as it'll be, and now I have to go wide. So this is where we are. This white right here is where we left off. So I've done 4 rows, 2 rows. I'm finishing the 3rd row, which will match the width on this one, and then I have to do 2 more, and then I can start on the next color. So this is what it looks like so far. Like I said, it's folded in 4s. So yes, it's very pretty. These are very close, but as you could see, it's a little bit more subtle than this one. So that is the blanket so far. The next color to get added on after this one, so the next color on top will be this light purple. And yes, I think I'll probably just catch this one up all the way and then move on to the next one. So this is what I do at night when my brain's tired, and I do a little bit of this, and then it ends up putting me to sleep usually. That's all the crochet I've done. So it's not going to be a very long video. Haul. I don't have very much. My order from 123 Stitch finally came in. I ordered my fabric for one of my new starts. And that is World of Neptune, which looks like this. I just ordered a 20 count blue cashmere Aida. It's a 36 by 43. So it looks like this. It's just a light blue. I figured it would be good. And then I needed a skein of 814. So I like stitching on white Aida for my heids because it's easy to see the holes, but at the same time I don't, because it gets a little bit grimier. So that's why on Firefighter I also coffee dyed it, because I figure the fabric, if I left a little bit showing, it would blend in a little bit with the piece. Same for World of Neptune. So when I said I was considering putting I can't think today. My daughter woke me up at 6:40 and I haven't had any caffeine. When I was considering putting away the open road for the weekend, this is what I'm contemplating getting out. So yes, I went through. I have my organizer, which I did not bring upstairs. I'll have to insert a picture. So this is what I was showing you guys in the last video. A couple of days when I didn't stitch, I was bobbinating and sorting all these. So this includes all of my floss for the Dreaming Tree and what I have so far for World of Neptune. Now they share a lot of the same, so I figured to put them in together. And then I also had to go through afterwards, see what I did have and what I still need for World of Neptune. So that took some time. So that's also why I didn't stitch for a couple of days. All right. So I showed you my haul, I showed you my stitching, I showed you my crochet. Now we have to go over our winners from our giveaway. So as you remember, we were doing the giveaway for this home chart as well as the 2 pairs of scissors. So I have 2 winners I did on Random Comment Picker before I started. And those 2 lovely people are ML, is it Werstein, right here, and Carol Webster. So congratulations, you guys. I will try to comment on your comment. My email is listed below, so please email me so I can get these out to you. So congratulations. Thank you again to Patricia, who is our lovely viewer who gifted us these to do the giveaway. So thank you, Patricia, for the scissors and for the charts. That was so sweet of you. So All right, that is pretty much all I have to talk about. So hopefully we can be back for next week. It'll be our last Saturday in May, which is crazy. But things have just been a little bit chaotic sometimes. My sister got engaged, so she was planning a May wedding and then decided to do a fall wedding instead. Fall is her favorite season. So I was asked to be a part of her wedding, so I have to get my dress and my shoes, and I already have my dress picked out. So yeah, things have just been a little bit crazy over here, but we're very excited for the nice weather to be here, to get outside. Although here in Michigan, ticks have already been bad. So we've lived in our house for 9 years. Never have ever had a problem with ticks. So far this year, we have found one on the puppy, my husband, and my daughter. So needless to say, the yard got sprayed by my husband this past week. So it's been a little bit crazy. They're moving from like the west side of the state to the east side of the state. So yeah, they're supposed to be bad this year. Heads up, all of my Michiganders. So yeah, that's about all. I've been watching some Flosstube, kind of just randomly catching up with my normal peeps. I have been binge watching one right now, and that's Candace K. I'm catching up with her from the beginning. But I'm pretty much caught up with all my people now that I've been watching, which is kind of nice and kind of not, because it was kind of nice to just binge watch, one person at a time. But that's about all for me. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and take care of yourself. Remember, your mental health is important in whatever form that may be, to take time for yourself each and every day. So until the next video, I will see you guys later. Bye.